How's it going, everyone? This is Fine Gaming Connoisseur, and welcome back to another video of Let's Play MMORPG Beta. And so today we have another new patch. It's 0.1.0.29. Okay, so just a relatively short video today. I'm not going to record for too long. So I'm just going to, just going to travel. Oh, I didn't set my. Give me a minute, guys. Seems like SB has reset my key bindings. So where is auto run? Okay. There we go. Okay, so today this patch is bringing the game, I think, another step closer towards the towards release. So there's a few things. I think one of the few things that SV has added in this patch is basic character customization. And so if I take off my helmet, strangely enough, my character didn't get, there was no character wipe, but you can clearly see that my character looks has a slightly darker skin now. So still looks a little bit like Henrik Nystrom. I think quite a few people have pointed out that it seems like the basic character model seems to resemble Henrik Nystrom, the CEO. So so you've got basic character customization now. You can customize your skin color and I think the eyes and a few other things as well. So that's one of the things that SV has introduced in this patch. And so just off the top of my head, we have the Rizars. We now have Rizars in the game, and also the Rizar dungeon. Okay, so if you want to check out what's in the new patch, you can go to the link in the description below, and it will take you to the Steam news page for this patch. So there's quite a number of things. So, am I glad to see this? Okay. Yeah, I've been traveling for quite some time, and the wilderness here doesn't seem to have very much in the way of kibbles. So I'm just glad that I can pick up some food. Because some ways back, as I was traveling, my character was getting rather hungry, and so I picked up some water and decided to drink it to stave off the hunger. So I suppose I'll show you just a few things here as well. Now you can adjust your attributes just like in MMORPG Online 1. And you do have the reserves, which is now back in the form of long-term health, stamina, and mana. Okay. So you do have, and the body heat as well. That's another thing that has returned. So really glad to see and clade gifts. So now you have proper text for all of them. So, okay, so some of these ones are still, you know, okay, I guess maybe they haven't written the text for all of them yet, but yeah, it's, you know, it's good to see that this game is starting to come together. Another step closer. And so mainly today, I'm going to keep this video fairly short, mainly because, you know, I don't have a lot of time today. I have to go, you know, maybe another 10-15 minutes, so I'm just going to do a video where I'm traveling, just to show you the size and the scale of this world as well. So one of the things that I thought about as I was traveling before I started recording was, you know, this world is so massive, and so, you know, if I was to travel back to, let's say, Meduli, it's going to take me a long time, and you know, this landscape is going to be much harder to, I suppose, memorize compared to Mortal Online 1's world, because in Mortal Online 1, you know, after a few trips, you could pretty much memorize how, you know, the layout of the land, and you can pretty much navigate your way around, you know, fairly easily after a while. But with this game, it's going to be much more difficult because of the size of the world, and so you're going to, you know, it's going to be much harder for you to memorize where, you know, how to get to every town. And so what I thought, you know, when the game releases, I think one profession that is going to be in huge demand, at least, you know, in the beginning, when everyone's still learning where, you know, where everything is that there's going to be a demand for, you know, guides, you know, basically people who guide other players to different cities and different towns. And I think that's, I think, you know, I think this is going to be something that's other players are going to be looking for, basically player guides to help, you know, travelers and ballers and what have you, to, you know, to get from one town to another, and I suppose not just a guide, but also armed escorts. Going to be, you know, play a bigger factor in this new world. And so I think, you know, when the game launches, I think we're going to see a whole lot of different professions come into play. So it's going to be quite an exciting time, I think. So I'm really looking forward to release, and, you know, now that we're in February, I think, you know, we're going to see a lot more new features, and, you know, the features that are going to be in the final release when the game launches. And so now we have the guild system, a basic guild system, and we have friends list. So one of the things I'm hoping to see is that we can put different players that we have added into different categories. So just like in EVE Online, you've got you know, positive, very positive, and neutral, negative, and very negative standing. You know, so that, let's say you meet let's say you're traveling and you get killed by a player killer, then you can add that player into your very negative category. So that way, you know, next time when you run into him, you know, you'll know that he has committed evil acts against you, and you'll be able to, you know, I suppose, respond in the way that, you know, according to how you would respond, you know, if you saw an enemy. And likewise, you know, you can put players who have done good things for you in your positive list, and so that next time you see them, you'll remember that they have done something good, and you'll know that they can be trusted. At least, I think trust is something that's going to be earned. You have to earn trust in this game, and with the fact that this is a one-character game, your character's reputation is going to play a very big role. So you can't just have your main character and then use your other slots for creating throwaway characters. Basically, you create a character and then you do some bad deed and then you just delete the character. That's not going to be something that you can do so easily in this new game. So I think reputation and trust is going to be something that you will need to earn. And so I think you can see that the land is very, very big. And so if you're a new player, I think you are going to get lost. You're going to get very, very lost in this game. So just be prepared, and don't be afraid to ask the players to help you out. But just like in real life, use common sense and don't be too trusting at first. Just be very cautious with everyone you come across, and let their reputation speak for themselves. And so I think you'll meet a lot of different players with different reputations in this game when it launches. And so my advice to new players is that you just be your own caretaker. Take care of yourself. Don't expect anyone else to take care of you, but you need to be your own. I suppose you need to take responsibility for your own character's well-being. Because that's what we as veterans of Mortal Online 1 have had to do. We learnt self-reliance, and we learnt the rules as we went. There's a lot of unwritten rules, I think, in amongst the community that you will only learn as you mingle and get to know the community. So, but don't let that intimidate you, because I think this community, by and large, is very welcoming towards new players. Even though we may welcome you in our own different ways. Sometimes that may mean ganking you when we see you in the wilderness. But but by and large, if you're someone who can look after yourself, and you're not someone who is out to look for free handouts, and you are someone who is a self-motivated person, you motivate yourself, and you're willing to learn, and you're willing to put in the hard yards and learn to survive, then I think you will make a lot of good friends in this game. And if you're good at PvP, then you'll be well known. And if you're a good crafter, if you're good at something, then eventually the community will come to know you for that. And so don't be afraid to to get to know this community and build yourself up, build a reputation for yourself. So I think ultimately that's going to be the thing that you will look back and you say, this is what I did, this is what I managed to achieve in this game. So so wow, oh my goodness, look at this. This is grand, guys. This is what I love to see. Oh wow, I've got to stop and look at this. But and what's the key? No, that's not the key. Yeah, let me see what's the key to turn off the UI. So I think, I pressed the take screenshot. Okay. Let me change this to F8. Okay. There. Look at that. I mean, that is just... it's the perfect place for a picnic. Right control, right click to eat. So yeah, and also it seems that the attack speed, your character's attack speed, is I don't know if it's been sped up or just been kept the same, but it does seem like it's a lot faster now. I mean, if you look at it. So I'm sure that's gonna please, the PvPers. So yeah, okay. So I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna go on for too long, but wow. But yeah, so just a little think, looking at the roadmap, just a little update. I think. Oh, okay. So this is more keratin. So I think by the end of this month, February, and in March, I think we're going to start to see, a lot of the bigger game features, things like thievery, taming, and mounts, and advanced skill system, housing, keeps, and advanced character customization, and all the rest of it. So if you want to find out what's the roadmap has in store, then I'll put a link in the description below as well, so that you can go there and have a look. And I think it will auto update itself from time to time. However, our forum members, the community has a thread where people post updates of the roadmap on the forums. So yeah, you can go to either the forums or you can just follow the link to the roadmap. Wow, I mean, this scenery really does give you, a sense of just how big the world is, and it's really just, I never get tired of looking at it. So, but anyway, like I said, this is going to be a short video, so I think this is where I'll leave it. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me today, and I'm really looking forward to what S3 has in store for us for the remainder of February and also in March, when the game is slated to officially launch out of beta and into persistence. So if you haven't already done so, you may want to buy yourself a game package for, I think it's $39, and that will grant you access to the beta, and on release day, it will grant you access to the game after you've paid your $15, I think it's $14 monthly sub, and I think it'll come with 1 month sub for free as well. So if you haven't already done so, you may want to head on over to Mods Online 2 website and purchase a game package. But for now, thank you very much for joining me today, and hope that you enjoyed this video as much as I had fun making it. I really do. Just seeing the world, expand and take shape. I mean, just look at this. I mean, this is what I call a true open world, a true world, massive world, where you know, going anywhere is going to take, you know, considerable time and, you know, distance. You know, I've said it before, you know, I wouldn't have it any other way. And I mean that. But yeah, so thank you guys for joining me. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time in my next episode. So until then, this is Fine Gaming Connoisseur. Take care and have a good day.